It turns out that Greta Gerwig was the perfect choice to bring us a Barbie movie. This one stars Margot Robbie as Barbie and Ryan Gosling as Ken, and it's very, very well realized. We go into this crazy world of Barbie dream houses. Everybody's got perfect hair and crazy costumes, which are all based on real Barbie sets and real Barbie commercials and actual dolls. The trip into that world is absolutely incredible. Hats off to the production designers and the costumers, everybody that worked to turn these human beings into living representations of these actual dolls. And so there's a lot of familiarity and there's a lot of pointing at the screen and kind of giggling and laughing at the outlandish idea. But there's also, and I think you could probably guess why so much was invested into this movie and why such high demand actors like Simu Liu and Kate McKinnon and Will Ferrell all wanted to be a part of this story. There is a lot to digest in this movie, and it's a really wonderfully told tale. It's crazy and abstract and weird at the beginning, and it works really hard to kind of punch up the craziness and get the laugh, and everybody is really kind of hamming it up and getting the most out of this Barbie-ized experience, which is adorable and it's funny. But as the movie goes on and we're introduced to characters like America Ferrera's character, and we see a lot more of what the story is and what some of the messages of the movie are going to be, it really has a beautiful emotional core, and it takes the moment to kind of talk about the power of the individual and what Barbie has meant for millions and millions of people, what the idea of Barbie has meant. And I really enjoyed diving into this story. And it reminded me a lot, I have to be honest, of movies like Free Guy, where this NPC character becomes self-aware and wants more from his life, or the Lego movie, where we see these Lego creations aspire to be more than just these toys that have been created. There are some definite tangible parallels with some of the story concepts and some of the ideas there. But what we haven't really seen, especially with this high-minded, high-concept type fantasy stuff out there around toys or properties that become toys, is a female skewing story. A story that's about girls and women, and it's so refreshing and cool and so thoughtfully presented and put together. Noah Baumbach worked with Greta Gerwig. Those two are partners in real life, and they put together a beautiful script with lots of layers and nuance and lots of really heartfelt moments and lots of great laughs as well. And Ryan Gosling, I think he had a moment to kind of really claim the spotlight. He gets to go crazy as Ken. He has these song and dance numbers, and he is just a buffoon in this movie, and he's super funny, so he's got great comedic chops, but there's also an element of care for this character as well. There's a lot going on in him as well. And I honestly felt that Margot Robbie is doing some of the best work that she's done. I mean, she's got a great arc in this film. There's true character growth that's happening in this film, and you're invested in her Barbie and several of the other Barbies as well, because you have your choice of Barbies. And there's an Alan, played by Michael Cera, who is hilarious. I also thought that Kate McKinnon had some really good standout work in here. She's just so charming on screen. So I don't want to get too deep in the weeds on the plot. I don't want to spoil anything. God knows the marketing behind this movie. Try to do your best to go in cold and just experience this and enjoy this. I had a great time with this. I can't wait to hear what you think of it. I didn't get a chance to see this with my wife and daughter. I can't wait for them to see it and hear their thoughts on this movie. I know the audience had a really great time. The friends that I saw this with also had big smiles on their faces, and there were a lot of laughs through it. But yeah, I was very surprised by how effective this movie was at conveying powerful, meaningful messages and a truthfulness with its emotional journey. Yeah, it's a really, really well-made movie. It's not my favorite movie of the year by any means, but I really enjoyed Barbie, and I'm looking forward to your thoughts. I'm going to give Barbie an 8 out of 10.